Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Speed Simpsons. And we are here. I'm here with Meebach for this race. We got Warb versus Lucas, 180 FPS versus 60 FPS. You can see their PBs, their leaderboard positions, and their PB dates up on the board. This is the lower group C stage, and we will be getting to it as soon as possible. We can transition into the next scene if both runners are ready.
Hi, everybody.
Lucas will be loading the save. It is in German. The rare German menu. Alright. If both runners are ready, I'll go ahead and give a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, GL to both runners. And here we go. The race has started. And we are off to the races.
What the heck were you thinking?
This is Meebach and I back at it once more. The double Californian columns.
Yep. And I'm fairly well equipped to speak about Lucas's gameplay, considering I've raced him, I don't know, 6 times now.
Can you tell me about the time he quit the pro mod?
Yeah, we decided to race like a hard mode mod, and then I think I was trying to commit to finishing the whole mod, however long it took, but you know, Lucas gave in. Pretty difficult mod, especially on 60 FPS. So that was challenging, and yeah, to think now that you mention it, we have raced 7 times, so yeah.
I'm so talented and good looking.
We'll see how this plays out for Lucas.
And we will also see how this plays out for Warb. Talking to Marge here. I mean, it's Homer 1. We did this last run. It's similar stuff until we see something spicy. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes.
Yeah, it's first 3 missions, pretty repetitive. Not a whole lot. You know, you either drive like Homer Steel or you don't, you know? And then
Yep.
what's it, neighbors coins can be, you know, obtained at different points, but doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way in the grand scheme of things. Lucas does miss the gas station box.
Which hit and run character would you take in a fight?
I mean, the obvious choice is like, you know, like Lisa or Bart, you know. But you just, you know, throw them on the ground or something. You know.
But then, like, you get the police choice after you. Wiggum will see that.
Or,
and
you
probably
know,
not do anything.
You got the NPC, like, children pedestrians. I think that's, you know, you got the girl with the orange hair with the glasses, and then you got the kid wearing the blue shirt with glasses and short hair. Then you got the kid with the yellow shirt and a ponytail. So, I think any of those would be, you know, obvious
This
choices.
is a really bad day.
Maybe the police would, but you know.
Looks harder than it is. Oh,
Rip Flanders push.
Yes.
Also hit and run this early. Boss this early.
Oh man, that's
I need your help.
That's
Like, hurry.
unfortunate for
Unfortunate for-
Warb.
Sleeping.
yeah.
Barney, can I borrow?
I think Lenny would be a pretty good candidate as well.
Beat it, you bum.
What if he ate like a breakfast churro beforehand?
Then
Oh,
that probably
is-
won't give him a whole lot of nutrients.
Kitten.
And yeah, got a
Kitten has taken over.
cat food ad. All right, nice.
No, bring it back.
Let's see you do better. Oh, I wanted a piece.
Let's go,
Good for the
Felix.
Thinking.
There we go. It is great to be a cat.
There was a crazy ad during my stream because I didn't know how to turn ads off, and there was like some car like flying in the air.
What the heck? I think the craziest ad I also nice Badger Blast by Warb there. The
Yeah, that's a quick
craziest
Badger
ad
Blast.
moment.
How can
I remember it was LP3 on the restream. I forget what race it was, but I was on comms, and one of the ads he got was for a condom company, and it
Wow.
was just Canada's thinnest.
Stupid like a fox.
Probably the most unfortunate ad I've ever seen on Speed Simpsons.
Yeah,
You're so smart.
Hard to
How
beat
come
that.
I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things.
Bit of buffering on Lucas's
We're number
end.
one. We're number one.
Warb looking at the Scorpion farm. You'd love to see it. Lucas activating.
both pretty neck and neck right now. Lucas did miss a box, but Warp got busted. So they are both maybe a bit undercoined.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is
And both in the cutscene.
I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy
Yeah.
footage?
I don't
Where
know
is
how close they are, but they are pretty close.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
It's hard for me
What's
to
that?
read Lucas's time at a glance, just because the yellow and green.
Yeah.
It hurts my eyes.
Time.
Watch out! This is one weird place.
Woohoo! Look out! Sad day for generic characters everywhere.
I didn't do it.
Not the most painful background to look at. There have been quite some splits I've seen in my days. I think Tilbert has a lot of very
Interesting.
interesting ones.
Yeah.
Badger also has a pretty funny one.
How'd you like a newspaper?
Trying to think of other runners with interesting live split layouts. Those are the two that come to mind for me.
Wow, this car sure can take a beating.
I love the
Spinning
camera
that.
flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to avoid the van from getting stuck on the barn, which is fair.
Watch it, buddy. This is the worst town in America.
Lucas getting power plant vents. Word misses the
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in
wasps.
back rubs.
Hopefully they can get them during Fat and the Furious.
Oh, hey, I found my lost nachos.
Lucas gets both
King of the
wasps.
world!
Sick air on 60.
Mr. Burns,
Everyone better stay out of my way.
sweet.
Oh, see, Lucas knows how to get this third tree. That's respectable.
Yeah, Lucas has always known that. Werb is gonna get a extra vend at the grocery store,
I respect
which
the
is
triple tree.
very fair, considering their coinage at the moment.
Very nice. You almost nicked me.
Yeah, a Homer 1 bust is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah, definitely. That and, you know, the classic failing Badger Blast.
You can't fail it if you don't go for it. That's what I say.
That's true. Against Momo, I accidentally went for Badger Blast, but it worked in my favor.
Everyone,
The accidental Badger Blast is wild.
Yeah, I always try to go for Plow King, which is unusual for me, but I accidentally went for it. Luckily, I got it.
Lucas does get neighbors. Is behind in the race versus Warb. Warb taking a... I can't even tell. I'm sorry, I can't read Lucas's time. It's not even that it's bad. It's just like on my monitor it's very small and the yellow and green really hard on my eyes.
Werb does get one wasp. That's going to make a big difference. Coins are not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Without the busted, it would look more like 375.
Eat asphalt eaters.
Lost a bit of time to Bone Storm grocery store vend,
I'll get you, Bart.
but
Just like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid
Orb
so.
is improvising.
Damn your lightning fast wit.
Charlie horse, Charlie horse. I don't remember these being here before. Gimme. Whee!
Pick it up here, people.
Lucas
Good
getting
sports
the
car.
sports car, yeah.
Gator, nobody does it better.
Too late.
Perfection. Thy name is Bart. Let's hit the town.
My pants are chafing me.
Ha! Increíble.
Shove over.
How am I gonna get? Fine by me.
WMD for Warb.
Eat asphalt eaters.
I'm scared and disoriented.
I used to pronounce it Worbgge, but apparently
Right.
that is not the right pronunciation.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
I blame his computer navigation system.
What?
Take that. That was totally awesome.
That is a long mission name on Lucas's side.
Yeah, in German. It's so long. They're both fairly neck and neck, as Lucas is a bit behind due to slow loading times,
Just give me a sec. to
at
catch
least
my breath. Woo, nice one.
time-wise, or, syncing-wise.
Whoa, wicked. Easy peasy. One doesn't.
Another thing, you expect Warb to be a little bit in the lead here, considering the FPS differences.
Yeah, it's probably correct. See if they both get escapes.
This is a really bad day.
I think I bit my
Warb getting the fireworks, and we'll see the escape momentarily going around town.
Easy peasy.
Coming at ya, no problemo.
Lucas is gonna skip that bend.
Time to lay some rubber down.
What the heck were you thinking?
Warb getting the wasp here in Vox.
Lucas does not escape.
What's my name?
I think we're just cursed for Wiggum escapes, honestly, or at least I am. I think 3 of the races I've seen,
Don't forget to write.
people have missed the Wiggum escape.
Yeah, I've been seeing it a lot.
All right.
What is the reason for the 2025 Wiggum escape problem?
America's best
Crisis.
boy. Time to loser.
What tends to happen if you don't do Wiggum escape properly? Ain't no way.
Jump to light speed. Energy.
So yeah, that's gonna put
depleting. Need
Werb in the
sugar.
lead quite a bit. And Lucas gets the wasp. Going for
Oh, wicked.
the dirt jump. Werb gets it. We'll see if the van gets stuck. Hopefully not. But the van does go the right way, so that is good.
I am so sick of this happening.
You're all mine.
That will most likely save them time over Lucas.
Woo, nice
Lucas
one.
tends not to go for that.
So very tired. Full speed ahead. If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape. Whee!
Warp getting the box.
This is one weird place.
627 coins here. I'll be curious to see how many coins Lucas has
Cool.
at the same point.
Gotta work off my gut. How about a hard one next time? Hey, Snake, what's up?
Hey Snake, what's up?
All right.
Going for this shortcut on the highway, nifty little trick. Oh my,
Oh,
that works. You could just, yeah, you could just hop
Yeah.
out. I mean, when I say that works, I mean, Run's
there's
not dead
no
because of
car
it.
in sight.
That, this is so unfortunate.
I'll never lose these love handles. Don't have a cow, man. That was totally awesome. Ugh, my ovaries.
Yeah, very manga-esque moment.
Now to find a saddle I
Does end up finishing the race. And we'll main menu warp.
Hey there, Mr. Bart Simpson at your service.
Sad day for generic characters everywhere.
Just put some butter on the wound, it'll be fine.
Warp collecting the roadkill here.
Hey, watch where you're going. How'd you like the newspaper upside your head?
Whoa, wicked.
Oh, that was better than the movie box.
Scared and just staring at it.
That was totally awesome. Hey, Slower traffic to the right, please.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that.
Hey, eyes on the road,
Oh, some funny physics
Whoa.
there. They did get the drop. Or the item. The roadkill,
was-
if you will.
Yeah, that was like a surprisingly quick way to get it.
Whoa!
Now we got to
The map is bugged.
to the fire.
Oh wait, what the heck?
Like stink dogs.
It is. Wait, what? What's going on?
Oh yeah,
What can kill rotten meat in this town but me?
Killer!
that's crazy.
It's like their
I wonder when that happened.
car's like off from where it should actually be.
Crowd goes wild.
That was really weird.
He looks back.
Yeah.
Seems to have fixed itself now.
Woo, nice one. Hi, Doc.
Orb will be starting
up with that.
Monkey See, Monkey Do.
Fine by
It's the
me.
Mr. Plow. And they will be collecting all of the monkeys. Do you know what Lucas runs on, by the way?
You mean
Like his PC specs? Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, fair enough. Orb getting the wasp. Another one.
Dust eaters.
And the box as well.
Freebie.
They miss out on the construction box. And again, they did have a Homer 1 bust. Now has a very high hit and run meter.
Nice driving, man.
Going to have to take care of that.
Lucas gets the museum wasp. Not the gazebo wasp.
Hit and run for Warb. And not in a very great spot. That, okay. That police car made things look a bit awkward, but they do escape.
Mine.
Is the menu quit for baby van? I can never remember the yeah, that's a NG plus strat.
Welcome.
You can also warp to 4-1 for the same effect.
No
And then just get your car from the phone booth. That's later in the mission. I don't know what strats either of these runners go for, to be honest.
lousy laws of physics. No, baby.
What the heck were you?
Also, the German names are just... I don't know. Maybe it just tickles me because I don't speak the language.
Take that. It's time for some road rage. Fun?
Still seems like a pretty close race.
Oh, this is too cool for school. Eat my dust,
We'll
dust
see how long
eaters.
that continues, or
This is one weird play.
if it continues.
Oh yeah, baby, bring it on.
Good damage there by Warb. Onto the sellout's car.
It's time for some road rage.
And we'll get the last one. A 6:29 timer about
My beautiful
at the end of sellouts for Warb. Let's see what Lucas's is.
Ow, my coccyx.
Well done.
All right, that was so cool. Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here.
Respect the CSS attempts. Even though we can skip cutscenes now.
This thing.
Lucas coins looking pretty low.
Let's go.
Despite Werb's bust in Office Space,
Moons of Xanthor.
Werb seems to have more coins at the moment.
Just a few more.
After exiting Bart 1.
Nothing dignified and becoming.
Watch it, buddy.
Now, can you tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance?
Silence. I must get this comic into a Mylar bag before it deteriorates into near mint condition. Heaven forfend. Really must learn how to drive.
All for Lisa.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
And 3-1 is... It's a mission. I do be running out of things to say sometimes.
I spilled my squishy.
True.
Now to get
Me as well.
Oh yeah, I got my mojo working.
Uneventful
now.
missions.
Milk?
I think 3-1
Why
is
am I so hated?
perhaps one of them.
Lisa Simpson at your service. Could you come get me?
Sometimes you get some funny things to happen, but usually it's very calm.
Yeah.
Millhop? People in this state are jerks. Oh, come
Yeah, 3-1 Beach for Lucas.
wrong with you? Sorry, sorry. I won't question the value of this activity. Sorry.
GL.
Incoming bad guy. Now that was efficient. No barge between
From Hamster.
Whoa, hi. Time to hit the street.
I couldn't tell if... Oh, okay.
I hope these
It does get
available.
hit and run.
Sorry. I've gotta go.
I think Warp was going for the quick beach coins, but
There goes my college money.
should be fine here.
Why don't you watch where you're going? At least. Yay! I won! I won! I won!
Whoa. Oh my. Must have
And we'll move on to Bonfire.
much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Hello, Springfield.
This mission is pretty considerably easier on 180 compared to 60.
Pick up, city folks.
Watch where you're going.
See if Lucas has any problems with it. Warp getting it.
Werb gets pretty quick.
Goodness for seatbelts.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
Sweet forward momentum.
300 horses of convenient power. At the observatory, he seems to know everything.
Lucas
Except
going
why
for
I
Krusty
ever
Lou.
think of This jerk Waterberg.
You have a gift for speed. Professor Easy as pie. The number, that is.
And Warp getting cool Lisa.
Grandpa.
Gets a traffic car and will drive to Otto.
Millhouse falls into the waterfall for Lucas.
The time for action is now.
I guess you could say Millhouse Waterfell.
I've gotta go. Knock the... Let's just do this thing.
Looks like
I'm gonna have to
it's
do
gonna
so
work.
much babysitting to pay for that.
Lucas gets a bonfire. And first car looks good for worbgge. How do you pronounce their name?
I honestly, to this day, I do not know. I've just been saying War because that's what Sid said before stream. Before that, I was saying worbgge. Perhaps we'll get a fact check on that momentarily.
Look out, nerd!
Ooh, okay. That second car just barely escaped.
Just because I know some lore about Shark Horde members doesn't mean I know all of it.
And a good third car,
It's empty. What's
able to
going
run
on
and get
in
the
this town?
ESS.
Excuse me. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. Lisa Simpson at your service. Time to move.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer jeans.
First car is good for Lucas, so much so that he lands on top of it.
That's a moving violation. This is the worst. Strike two. Running over an elderly person without a license.
Tubular impact.
Someone call the cops.
You better run!
Ooh, okay. Snake swerves to the left, but luckily RNG is in their favor.
Oh, Mom.
Looks like a decent second car for Lucas.
You know anything about the video game Sonic R?
Not really.
Easy as pie.
Well, somebody that does know a little bit about it is Lucas the Donut, who has a 6-minute 23-second PB on any percent, no out of bounds on Sonic R, 14th place on PC.
Happy home.
Wow.
Have a good life.
Didn't know that.
Plenty of good living
Yeah,
here.
very cool lore
What's the big
from
idea?
Lucas.
How'd you like a newspaper up?
Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce.
Can you feel the sunshine?
For nuts, dummy. Turn
Exactly.
wild.
No stranger to foreign games themselves. A Grand Theft Auto 5 runner, particularly on segments Trevor percent,
Where you're going.
with a 1 hour 14-minute time, as well as Refunct Any percent 3-minute time, 20 seconds.
Lucas was a bit late to catch up to Snake, and now Snake has ran away. That'll cost Lucas roughly 15 seconds or so.
of when I was a little girl. Can you please pick me up? Rudeness is epidemic. The time for action is now.
See how this limo strat is for warp.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
I hope
Very
people
fast
won't
and
go
it looks good.
interstate for hitchhiking. Gotta break a few eggs to make
Very
Can
nice.
you come get me? Oh God! I go, girl. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was a very fast limo strat. Gets boat jump.
Bart! Oh, I am the Lizard Queen! Hi! Hello, Tap.
Very fast indeed. Almost as fast as Meebox Retro Rave speedruns.
Scared. Flying at it.
Don't even get me started on Mario Party 3.
Easy come.
Oh, Warp
My best.
Yeah,
Failing.
went for the optimal
Rage.
4-1 neighbors, which is quite challenging.
I'll do my best.
Another
Gonna reset
fail.
twice.
They still should be well in the lead though.
We don't have any pockets.
Although it is hard for me to tell because Lucas's PC situation with the loading times is
Glued to the metal.
interesting.
Yeah, a bit closer than last match, but Werb has a bit of a lead.
Chief Wiggum.
And Lucas is gonna go for a 60 FPS 3.7, which is also going to create more of a lead for Werb.
Nice girls, finish fast. What's a big idea? Hope they're all right. No time for caution. Boy, for a busy margin charge. Nice girls, finish fast. I hope this isn't stealing. Power walking is good for my I have to go to the bathroom.
Enable fast sync in NVIDIA control panel. He had an NVIDIA GPU. Interesting.
Yeah, he has historically had slow loading times.
Excuse. Oh.
Does he play on a laptop or does he have like a computer?
Idea what he plays on. I mean, I think part of it is that, you know, it's 60 FPS, but there's also, you know, clearly another factor. So yeah, it might be, I don't know, some setting problems, maybe hardware problems.
I should pay more attention.
Still not the worst I've seen on Speed Simpsons in terms of stuff like that. Luke Runs had a I don't even know what they were running on, but they would clip through the floor.
So, algorithm asks, what's the reasoning between first and third person? It's easier to despawn pedestrians in first person,
Can do. Ready to roll.
but third person can help with certain lineups and shortcuts. So it's kind of situational, but for the most part, driving in first is nice for despawning stuff, cars, pedestrians. That's why I use it, and I think that's why some other people use it. Also, personal preference.
You can run this game entirely in first or third person
Yeah,
if you so choose. It's just harder for some things sometimes.
yeah, and I think a lot of people when they're newer, they just run it in third person entirely, which is what I
Yeah.
did for a while. But I think first person becomes something that is more convenient. At least that's what I found in my own experience.
I think I usually run in first person unless I'm like trying to back up out of something and I need to see around me.
That's gonna cost me. What? Come on, let's keep it moving. I am so embarrassed.
Like for the fire truck in Apu when you're collecting the garbage. I don't know why I can't do that in first person. All you do is back up. But having the
Yeah, I
third
think
person cam is nice.
Yeah, I think I do the same there. Yeah, it's very subconscious for me. I just kind of switch whenever I feel like it. I think 7.6 or like 7.2. I think sometimes I want third person for the lineup.
Oh, the lore master of the Simpsons Hit and Run is here. Kelvin, we got a question that we were wondering last stream, but we're on the same mission this stream on Lucas's end. Why is Marge collecting the pickups that Cletus is dropping? What's the lore behind that? Is she just nice?
Is this going to affect my insurance?
Oh, I'm gonna have to sell my smell hound to pay for that. Sandy. Stop that nonsense.
Embarrassing question. What? I forgot. Interesting.
Now about... Did I win? I had no idea. I didn't see you. Marge
She's trying to gain his trust.
This was the highlight of my life.
Look! No hands!
Fair enough.
That looked expensive. Burn on me!
I guess that also makes sense.
Nuts.
Doesn't want to show her the crop circle. I know he thinks that she's a city slicker,
Grandpa, I'll do my best.
whatever that means. I think I'm a city slicker.
Me as well. Or yeah, for the most part.
I hope I don't have to pay.
I guess.
There's a lot of urban environments in the state of California.
There do be.
You're an octowussy.
How could you get out of my way? Help! Oh, nuts. I should pay more attention.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. What Spam is saying.
I should pay more attention. Ooh, polygons. Send the bill to Homer. Hook me up with some wheels, man. I know I should be studying.
Amber, I don't have the money to build people houses. I'm sorry.
Great. More liberal guilt. My bad. Look away, people. Nothing to say. Don't
Or the materials.
Neither do I, sadly. I would if I could.
Did it take a long time to set this up? All like the stream layout? It's a team effort.
What the heck were you thinking?
I hope Bart gets blamed for that. Oh my.
The timers are on the streamer's ends. That you see in the bottom. The template is oh, it makes it easier. It doesn't take too long.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Who made the templates, by the way? I know Tim's works a lot on the back stuff, but I actually don't know
See you later, Slowpoke.
who did this
Who's me?
template. It was all templates were Mold Man, current
Not
ones are
me.
Tim, so it was all me, Bach.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need affordable graphics cards. This is true. I ran with an APU for the longest time, which is integrated graphics.
Oh, it's just nice.
And very recently I got a 580, which is not that good, but it's holding.
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crop circles.
It's all I need, to be honest.
Joe and his Nazi henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall.
Also crop circles.
Yeah, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one. So
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing. Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
So it's still looking
Planet with an old-fashioned radio and
somewhat close, despite the loading times from Lucas.
Familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart.
I mean,
That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory.
Orb is still in the lead,
Mart in charge.
but Lucas isn't that far behind when you consider the timer difference.
I need more step aerobics classes.
We are about to approach
What do you
4-6. And you know what that means. We're going to go ahead and buy Police March, look in the mirror, start Cola Wars. We'll be restarting the mission, goes outside of the Simpsons household, going to get the first cola here at the treehouse cola, going across here to the tree to get the tree cola. Already got the coins earlier, so won't have to worry about that. Goes to the bush strap bush to get that cola, goes to the playground to get this cola over here. The seesaw cola will be the next cola, and then we'll go across to the tree branch to get the tree branch cola, going across here to get this cola at the ledge, going across this road to get this cola over here. The Quickie Mart sign cola will be approached right about now, and the Duff Truck boxes cola going to go on top of the Duff Truck, on top of the Quickie Mart to get all of these colas over here. Will they kick the Wasp? No, will not kick the Wasp. We'll get these colas. They might have
they are
gotten it
done.
earlier. Yeah, they might have gotten it earlier, I now realize. Goes on top of the gas station to get all of these colas, and they will be kicking the Wasp as well as getting the box over here as well. Very nice coinage here from Warb. Going to get the 20th out of 30 cola. 2/3 of the way there. Does not get the card, but goes on top of the Lard Lad. Gets the Lard Lad crotch cola. There you go. Gets this cola, drops down to get this cola, going to the half-wall dumpster to get that cola, going to the Frosty Burger to get this cola, the fire truck cola, jumping the wall to get the parking lot cola, the tree half-wall dumpster cola, and the 30th out of 30 cola. Mission complete for Warb, and we'll talk to Apu.
Apu? Everyone better Marge Simpson.
What is his message?
Hey, Marge, stick to the plan.
British chat.
Very good at this.
Ain't no way.
I shouldn't enjoy that.
Yeah, we're from California, so we don't know much about Chelsea.
We don't know ball.
Apologies.
They don't know ball.
Get you, you evil polar bottomers
Ball is
and
life, though.
spitters. Canyon.
True, ball is life. Lucas saying damn in the chat.
Yeah.
Steady, Marjorie, steady.
I agree. Just damn. Kendrick Lamar album or whatever.
Oh my heavens!
This is the worst town in America.
Lucas is about 2 minutes behind. Okay.
Where do I go?
So, yeah, pretty big lead at this point.
You're very
But
good
we'll
at
see what
this.
happens in Homer 2, Apu.
This canyon arrow being a bit funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Orb does get the box, and we'll go to the chessboard,
Well, that's gonna cost me.
and we'll get this wasp on foot. And this second cola truck should be about one hit. A mere tap should be enough.
Are you blind?
Or maybe two.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna be a bit behind for the third truck.
That's crazy. On my screen it looked like the bar was like almost completely full.
And yet,
I guess so.
they almost got the strat.
My bad. I need some rope.
Lucas got the Mr. Whatever it said.
I just polished that. Repo guys aren't gonna like that.
Sadly, that truck blocks Werb from going over the tire fire.
Oh my Canyon arrow
Yeah,
moment.
I had that same moment during my race recently. Canyon Arrow just being interesting.
Being itself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, that score's settled.
Lucas is gonna go for his classic
You took my precious
first truck strat.
It's the only thing.
Lucas
My shirt in the station
always goes for this.
You're going.
You like to see it?
My cardio
Might be the first time I've seen it almost escape like that, but
Watch it.
Ooh, your
gets it.
misfortune is most entertaining.
And the caffeine is incriminating. If you're Orb. We'll go on the route to start 5-1.
Smiles on such behavior.
But first,
This here. It
a stop at the construction site to get the box.
yep. Lucas misses the roof coins. Gonna back into the second truck. And it's
He's-
gonna lead it to the corner.
This is not good
I think
for
it's
my
pretty good
insurance.
damage.
My giant gut is slowing me down.
You better run!
Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth. Oh, Shiva, H. Vishnu, my jubilation knows no bounds. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. Come to Papa, random object.
Let's see how this 5-1 goes for Warb. Lucas onto the third cola truck. Holy, that was zooming.
Random object. I am higher than the Maharishi.
I almost never do it that early. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go for ESS here in 5-1.
Fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina.
Pretty brave strat. I never go for that because I'm always worried of failing the mission.
What in the hell were you thinking? Look out! This is just between me and you, random object.
Lucas coins look pretty good.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks
Good
like
early
the
drop for
Fatima
Worb
Babylon is taking
in
on
5-1.
the mob. Hello, Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines. Oh, no! Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Watch it, buddy.
Your failure shames you. Yes, you.
Maniac! Oh! Watch out!
Nice try, foolish driver. G-Man,
Gets
cricket.
stuck
We
on a
love that.
pixel. Yeah.
That's very relatable.
Yeah. There's, you know, it's crazy because there's like,
Thank you. Come again.
I don't know. I want to see that. I want to say there's like 3 different pixels that you can get stuck on.
Yeah, there's
But-
one on the far right. There's one in like the middle. I don't
Yeah.
know the other one though.
Yeah, maybe just 2, but yeah, I always try to go straight in the middle. Like drive by the Jebediah Springfield statue and try to get good air
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
or
If
good
you give me a
speed at
ride,
least.
I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. I am a lean,
Okay,
mean,
they almost
vegetable
got the
machine.
strat, but
What in the hell were you thinking?
does escape. Trying to get a backup while getting 4 drops.
Never have seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Stuck on the wall and somehow did not drop 2
horses of convenient
ghost
power.
drops.
Oh my gosh.
I smashed my skull.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm kind of surprised neither of those hits dropped anything,
Ruined my pants for this.
but also that was a bit of a goofy ending.
Must finish quickly or vomit. Quickly! That's it, Apu. Make them like it.
But it works. That's like a fair backup, I would say.
So famous. I make this look easy. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. Oh, I should sleep more. Got to hurry up
Lucas
or my
gets the
arranged ride
box
will
during the
chastise me.
mission. That is a,
No!
I believe that's a recent development in
It
Lucas's
looks good on
gameplay.
my end, Sid.
Yeah, looks fine for me.
Who put this here? It makes no sense.
You almost hit him!
Jiminy crickets! Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth. Could I possibly get a ride? Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
This is one
Where
weird
gets
place.
the wasp
Sat on my gun.
at the
What were you thinking,
sit and
son?
rotate. That's one less wasp to get during armored truck, so that might save some time, depending on how armored truck goes.
They also parked in front of where Wiggum usually bumps into, which has probably been done before, but
Yeah, that's
I
true.
thought it was cool.
Yeah, that is helpful.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel like a Brahmin. Oh, your misfortune is most entertaining.
Hand over your...
Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography
Or
in the
want
Bible
to
like
never
that.
trust a snake
My cardio is shot.
as Lucas starting baby van. That is not the hit that you want.
Then in doing that is
Although this... Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that almost worked. Yeah.
More horn.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
I don't have audio on my end, so I don't know how much horn there is. A whole lot. Oh no. Honk. Is this horn percent?
Giant gut is...
It's a sign that Sid should run horn percent at 1000.
Fathering 8 children.
What's your favorite Lego piece to step on?
Well, I don't know.
My breath.
I like stepping on the head of a Lego minifig.
Get Whitey.
Yeah, that one is
Never have I
not
seen
too
such a
bad.
four-wheel disgrace. Come to Papa, random object.
I'll skip the brick though. And I'm not talking about brick skip.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Brick skip.
Oh, I should sleep more.
Vote Quimby. No! There will be no Quimby love in this chat room.
Scared and disoriented.
You haven't seen the last of me.
This is a really bad day.
Get out of my way, silly pedestrian.
Where is the sexy footage?
Oh,
Ask X level. You should if you're in the shark horde, ping at X level Matt B and ask him where the sexy footage is. He's the only one that has it. Done? Oh no. Where'd you put it?
like no.
Is it in memes? Of course.
Empty. I am the victim of chicanery most violent.
I will join you on this.
Sir, this foot.
There we go.
Must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing.
The car ad.
Machine.
Oh, is this the flying car? I think we were talking about this ad earlier.
It might be.
That's Springfield.
This is just between me and you. Random object.
Now we got Felix.
Kitten. Let's go.
Felix Strat.
Here we are at the destination.
Felix Strat is crazy.
Belongs in the bargain bin.
It's great to be a cat, I agree. We're getting the armored truck strat here, while we got the Mac ad.
Good.
What the hell were you thinking, sir?
Oh, Lucas' truck is a bit stuck, but looks fine. And I think that armored truck will work for worbgge. On 180, shouldn't be that difficult as far as the truck getting stuck.
Yeah, cat food sponsorship. It was funny, I was well, I was in the hospital for the few months I was in there. There was I was looking up Dunkin' Donuts just to see if I could get like a small sponsor from my local one. They do not even sell donuts.
Next time I'll hurt you.
What even is the point of having a Dunkin' Donuts without donuts?
Yeah, that's very strange. Maybe they just sell their coffee, because I know people go there for coffee as well. I
It's
don't
just
know.
bizarre.
I mean, you know, in California we don't really have much of Dunkin' over here.
Nope.
You have like one maybe at the mall or something. They're pretty rare.
No, Tyler, it's okay. We'll get John to give a tier 1 sub to all the restreamers. That way we don't have to watch ads anymore.
Eat asphalt eaters.
This is going to be an interesting curator for Warb.
Yeah, Lucas got all of the monorail coins, so that's gonna lose him a bit of time. No backup for a curator, but should be fine. Should still have a lead.
The triples Lebo ping, let's go.
Watch it, buddy.
Hope that didn't break my memory card.
Mibak, you should join in the shenanigans and go into memes.
You come back here.
Okay.
I am the king.
Let's go. That's something I've always appreciated about this community. Sometimes you wake up with like 20 spam pings and you're wondering what happened.
At your service.
How's about getting off the road?
My butt hurts.
Time to renew the old driver's license.
Warben Bart 2.
I don't remember these being here before.
Yep. Lucas just starting armored truck. Or yeah, just about.
Transmission. You are looking.
Gets the escape.
Try to be these stupid things make me feel so good.
And truck blocking. Yeah, that's
This sucks.
a bit difficult to play around with that. That worbgge truck right in front of it.
I need a sick day.
Are you even watching the road?
This is a school zone.
Yeah, what are we gonna dunk in our coffee if Dunkin' don't got donuts?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Spilled my pudding.
You mean
No.
there's more?
I don't know.
Ain't no fair, dude. Yeah, that was awesome.
Eat asphalt eaters.
What other companies would be on brand for us to get a sponsor of?
Totally rule.
Because that's the first one that came to my mind, but there's probably others. Obviously something Simpsons related, but that's a given.
Barney,
Krispy Kreme, you're right. You're right.
In and out.
children were
How in and out, ain't no way.
exercise.
They can't compete with the Krusty Burger. Peter, we saved the
Oh
fish.
no.
Also, yeah, oh no.
That was totally awesome.
Oh, didn't know about the...
I just know I'm getting
Okay.
blamed for this.
I mean... Might as well try to get all the coins, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for Lucas to come back from that. There's not a whole lot Worb can mess up that would
Whoa!
close the gap.
No, I think Orb probably has this one.
I don't remember these being
Yeah.
here before.
Especially with the way this armor truck's looking as well.
Yeah, the armored truck is stuck on the brown building. Never seen that happen.
Nice one.
Not stuck at the deli, just stuck on a random brown building.
Section, thy name is Bart. Time to lay some rubber down. Oh, Krusty, listen. No problemo.
Yeah, OB is the only, you know, thing for Lucas. But even then, you know, even if Worb does inbounds,
Jump to light speed. Oops.
that's also on the table.
I
We're
really
just gonna
like
get
this.
free
Yeah,
car bomb.
that's really crafty work. High hit and run meter. Mostly from that car bomb, but we'll see how they handle it.
That was totally awesome. Whoa, wicked. Jerk. I hope this car can take it. I didn't do it. Attention cars! 10-year-old hitchhiker needs a ride.
Lucas finishing up armored truck. And Worb with the uneventful mission. Let's see how Curator goes for Lucas.
Slow down!
Worb gets the Ven there.
Give it up for America. Professor Frank. You got it.
Coins looking decent for Lucas, but he might be a few coins short for the Globex, depending on how many static objects he hits. Maybe. Not sure.
Out of the way, wannabe.
Misses the backup.
If I
Some
enter
good
the
damage on the
lab
wall there. What's that?
too early. Brink won't spawn, please help. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If you enter
Yeah,
it too
so-
early.
The solution to that is to go in even earlier. You have to pause and unpause and go in before it says mission complete, I believe. Or the thing that most people do is wait for the door to start glowing after mission complete.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe
No, Lucas is not okay, especially with this this curator. Warp did get a
This is Bart Simpson.
pretty nice stuff truck though,
Ride ASAP.
from what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, props to Lucas for, you know, completing the run at this point, you know. Armored truck fail is, yeah, something most people are not gonna continue.
What the heck were you thinking?
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
Very good Skinner destruction here
Sucks. Eat my dust. Now show the proof to Krusty.
on FMJ.
Now I'll fry his butt. Krusty, no problemo. It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
Yeah, Warp might be on pace.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
Let me see if their stream is up. I'm not seeing,
Oh, this is too cool for school.
I don't know what their username is on Twitch. I guess somebody can check.
If you go on the Speed Simpsons channel, it should be
Oh yeah,
in
tag
the
team.
at. Yeah.
Yeah. Minus 46. Orb is from their PB.
We're on a pacer run. At Pace Pals.
A nerd almost touched me. Oops. Don't have a cow, man. Eep.
They do
And
get
a nice
jump,
bow jump.
which is instrumental in their coinage. Their PB is
Whee!
131. 39.
Whoa, that.
Super, great, thanks a lot.
And the crowd goes. Dad,
Piece of cake. Cake.
you got it.
Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae.
Oh man, this sucks.
Go! Just a few more.
Yeah, I totally rule.
Yeah, that's a different class.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Woohoo! All for Bart.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. am so smart.
Gets the cutscene skip.
It's crashing time.
The Prage emoji. Prage.
I love to sit. Ladders, let's see. I need something to board up the window. I know! Boards! I blame society. Learn to drive, dumbass.
Hey, come back here. Them's our sleeping on boards. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hog for a pillow now.
Yeah!
Oh, come on.
Mo?
And they will be talking to Mo to get the chainsaw. Because Homer has a family. And Mo does not.
That hurt. The vibration's tickling my feet. Oh, I think I broke something. Ow! My neck!
They are pretty undercoined here, but they should just get neighbors and be fine.
In your face! Woohoo!
And we're buying the zombie car.
Lucas coins.
Sweet!
A bit low.
So long, suckers! Nothing lasts forever. Eat my dust!
Going for 7-2. Let's see what happens.
Rage. Oh. Oh no. Oh!
Oh, it's so close.
Okay. That could have been rough. And I'm not talking about a dog.
It was like that when I got here.
Sorry, I had to take Aqua's puns from yesterday.
Power plant? But I'm bored of this level.
Yeah.
I'm so talented.
Not sure if they do 7-2 in PB.
Let's do this thing!
It might just have to come down to how quick they execute 7-3. It's
Wow.
decent.
Yeah, this is workable. Although,
It might be a bit far
it's
to the
climbing.
left. Oh yeah, that looks...
oh my gosh. Nice. That was very good.
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the path of the track.
They make it into the beam.
Oh, it's something.
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd. If I'm gonna kill those town filming black
Let's see how Warb closes out this run in Homer 2. At People Pace Pals, at On Pace.
I need to find piece of cake.
Lucas trying to wrestle with the duff truck. Going for a backup.
that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub-boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
Any park inspectors, Meebach?
Let me
Just paint.
check back real quick.
Sweet.
I don't know.
Oh, that was too easy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Amber
says
said it
be
should be
fine.
fine. But the question is, do you trust Amber? In Amber we trust.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
A ventral. Okay, we can now trust. We have a ventral in chat. Everybody calm down.
Let's do this thing.
It is in fact good.
Yeah, well.
At Momo, is it true? Amber, that's so messed up.
Hey, get your face out of my face. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
And Warb
Oh man, my car is gone. And he has
finishing the mission here. Talking to Snake. And just a couple more missions to go for them.
the vibrations.
Sid saying this is going to be close.
This town is going to pay for this.
The way the car hit the ghost ship.
I've really
Sorry.
got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
Walk. That wasn't
Let's
part
see
of
if
the deal.
Warb can pull this off. That looks good.
Yep.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, like, no.
Nothing lasts forever.
So far, it should be a felony.
Rage. Rage.
Oh, that was too easy.
Oh my gosh! Holy, let's go. Absolute baller. Warp knows ball. Into the beam. And they will be talking to Grandpa to do 7-7.
Where'd you get that? Let's do this thing.
Yeah, they're a minute and 3 seconds
Sandwiches,
green.
lunch ready. It costs 4 playing cards a bite.
A low 130 is on the cards, says Amber.
This is the greatest day of my life. Watch it. Look where you're going, you idiot! Vengeance will be mine. Hellfish forever! Move it, you milkshake! Oop, I missed myself!
And Warb zooming to get the 7-7 done as Lucas enters Homer 2. Let's see what time they end up getting.
Please don't tell anybody I did this.
Throwing caution to the wind with this driving. But it's going fast. They have that going for them.
They'll never take me alive, I tell you. Never.
Oh my goodness. Just zooming non-stop. Makes it to the back of the school. Is that a good UFO beam? It is very good.
Yep.
I blamed it.
And that is a GG from Orb.
130, 28. That is 5 seconds faster than me.
Absolute cinema indeed.
Nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewad. Okay, that's
Orb in the chat saying shit run.
That guy deserves such a probing. Who are these people? I never saw them during production.
They implement torture and punishment. The other drones scuttle and run at their approach.
What is the difference between an associate producer and a producer?
A very good run.
Hey, du da! Leicht, wie Sahne. Sahne. Jetzt aber los! Weißt schon, wie man...
We'll be back momentarily for a second. I need to take my medication.
Ich weiß nicht.
Mibak has this though.
Maybe. Lucas is on 7-2. Probably not going for 7-2 eat, as they are on 60 FPS.
Das war Bart!
I think, yeah.
Bitte verklag mich nicht! Lern erst mal fahren, Volltrottel!
Lucas a bit ahead of the alien car for good measure.
Aus der Bahn! Das Atomkraftwerk? Dieses Level langweilt mich. Ich bin...
I've gotten back in time
Fahr ich euch platt!
for Lucas's 7-3.
Does not get enough air.
Yeah, 60 FPS 7-3 is pretty free.
Yeah. Being under the cage is unlucky, but it's not a complete deal breaker like it is on higher FPS.
That is unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Could definitely finesse it there.
Yeah.
It's just not the easy. What the heck? What is that angle?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a really weird climb up, but I guess you take those.
Braves außerirdisches UFO. Jetzt muss ich mich nur noch von diesem Ansaugstrahl fernhalten.
Dein Superhirn auch nichts mehr. Wenn ich diese Stadt überwachenden, schwarze Autos fahrenden, Cola vergiftenden, Laser in... Okay, du...
We'll be starting the race, canceling, and going inside.
nächstes Mal. Ich bin ein super durchtrainierter Tempo-Lümmel. Schon wieder dieses schwarze Auto. Es hat die Geschwindigkeit eines Unterendgegners und die Ausdauer eines Endgegners.
Also, we get to hear the game in German.
Yep. Some interesting voice lines in German, from what I understand, from Lukas and Zeddy.
Fährst ganz gut, aber steckt zu wenig Dampf dahinter.
German podkies indeed.
Du kannst nicht mal. Leicht. Wie Sahne. Sahne. Aua, mein Schritt ist ganz wund.
Lukas looking for a coffin car.
Kannst du nicht sehen, dass ich hier fahren will? Oh, die Vibrationen kribbeln in den Füßen. Hätte ich doch bloß einen Hund mit einem Sattel.
Gets the coffin car
Stechen, das tut weh.
fairly quickly.
Oh, that's a cool. That's a cool camera angle.
Aschenbecher war voller Pennies. Wow. Ah, jetzt fahr ich euch platt. Okay, dafür wird diese Stadt bezahlen.
He's about to bridge Craigasm.
Das ist so lustig, das sollte fast schon wieder ein Vergehen sein.
Das war zu einfach.
Oh nein, nicht mit mir.
Bridge clip.
Stadtversammlung. Zieh rüber, du Pistensau.
I'm not seeing enough non-stop bridge clips from these 60 FPS runners.
Second attempt. See? There we
I
go.
find it nice. He's bridging so hard. We'll miss the waist. We'll get the waist. And complete this mission.
Doesn't forget the waist. That would
wonder
be bad.
Has that ever happened? Has someone forgotten the waist before on this part?
I don't know about this mission, but I'm sure it's happened.
Ich habe meinen Auftrag vergessen.
Well, actually, recently I missed the comic book during 3-1,
That
which
is
was really.
that's a moment.
Yeah.
How far in did you get? Did you get all the way back to the comic shop?
No, I think I got past like the cycle, like the arm cycle thing.
Fair enough.
It's just like, what the fuck?
I've missed
Yeah.
colas in Cola War. I've missed a fish
Oh yeah.
in Fishy Deals.
I've missed the what's it, like the third cola that's kind of behind a tree.
Yeah.
Missed that like twice. Yeah.
Rücksichtsloses Fahren ist meine Lieblingsbeschäftigung.
I think the one I missed was on top of the gas station.
Oh, it's interesting.
Ich bin ein super durchtrainierter Tempo-Lümmel.
Let's see. Lukas inbounds, going back with the waste. We have some kind of red line on our screen. Oh, okay. It's just adjusting the name.
Auf Halt, ihr Versager!
Looking like a 140 for Lukas.
Oh.
140.
24, 23,
140 20.
GG to both runners. If they want to give a
GG.
post-match interview, they are allowed to come and speak. I think Lucas is server deafened. Worbgge in chat. Worb, congrats on the run, by the way.
Yeah.
Huge dub. If you wanna type how the run went, I'll read it out loud. Lucas, how was your run?
It was good. Not good.
It was good, not good. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, first I failed quick escape, which wasn't all too bad. I mean, I could have still gotten like a good time, but then armored truck happened.
Yeah, that
Yeah, and I had to fail that. Ah, God.
you failed it twice, I think, or I don't know if you failed it twice. You failed the strat twice.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah.
once I failed because I think I had the sound effects for the car too low. That's why I didn't hear the sound effect of it being one hit. So I guess so I thought I had like 2 more hits, but no, it was one hit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it can be rough. You have anything else to say?
No, I
The
mean, like the other strats weren't, the other parts of the run weren't too bad. I mean, I got FMJ pretty smoothly. Even got a rainbow on that one, so yeah.
I thought the 7-3 looked pretty funny.
Oh yeah, true.
The way you
First-
climbed up.
Yeah, first I failed, then I failed again, then I restarted, and then I don't know how, but I went like yeah, you know how I climbed that, right?
You went like diagonally. It was really
Yes.
weird.
That was so weird.
Warb saying, I thought the run sucked. Lots of problems in the first half. Only really good Bart 2 and Homer 2. Still miss 7-2. That's fair
Yeah.
enough.
I mean, that PB got busted in Office Space, so it's time
Yeah,
slow for next
impressive.
run.
Impressive you still pull off a 130 with an early bus, to be honest. But yeah. We have anything else we want to add? If not, thank you, Sid, for the restream. Thank you, me, Bach, for being my Californian co-commentator for the day. And thank you, Lucas and Warb, for the race. Congrats on the win, Warb. Our next match, you can see.
By the way, I just wanted to ask, like, was I like deafened after the race started?
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear any of the commentary.
Yeah,
like-
someone deafened you.
Because like just for future reference, I like to listen to the commentary while in a race.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know who. I don't have the perms to do that, I don't think, but
Just so you know, it's just a heads up.
okay. Anyway,
So
the next
you know.
match.
It's more shouldering there. Okay, sorry.
will be Sid 3300 versus Cody on. I mean, you can see it on screen right now. Upper Group A at 9 p.m. BST. That is British summertime, if I'm not mistaken. And we will see you for that race pretty soon, not too far from now. So we'll see you then.